Dear colleagues, I would like to take this opportunity to talk to you about the results of our scientific research. The theme of our scientific research is multicriteria optimization of oil and gas enterprises financial stability using the genetic algorithm method. The authors of our scientific research are Marta, Skvaryliuk, Liliana, Horal, Inesa, Khvostina, Natalia, Yashcheritsyna, and Vira, Shyiko. The loss of financial stability of any enterprise is in a turbulent environment, which is exacerbated by negative external factors, is a reality today. This fact leads to many negative consequences, one of which is bankruptcy and liquidation of the enterprise. Due to the fact that the reduction of financial stability of enterprises that provide Ukraine's economic and energy security has become a reality, there is an urgent need to optimize the financial stability. Examining various scientific sources related to the solution of this problem, we can conclude that there are many ways to optimize financial stability. However, we propose to use the genetic algorithm method in the process of the studied enterprises financial stability optimized, which by optimizing the financial stability will generate optimal values of the enterprise internal factors, which in the future will allow the company's management to make optimal management decisions and reduce the risk of its loss. Consider the dynamics of average indicators of liquidity, solvency, profitability, and business activity of Ukraine's oil and gas industry, Table 1. According to the Table 1, it was established that the current ratio doesn't exceed the regulatory value. The liquidity indicators show that the analyzed enterprise don't have enough resources that can be used to repay short-term credits claims. The value of the cash ratio didn't reach the normative value. It means that money and the equivalents are not enough to meet the current liabilities of economic entities. The value of the equity to assets doesn't exceed the norm, so there is every reason to believe that enterprises are not solvent. Return on assets determines the return of increase rapidly. The dynamics of working capital profitability is similar. The value of the indicator increases. The profitability indicators is the net margin, which reflects the ratio of net profit to the total revenue of the enterprise increase. The ratio of operating profit to asset of oil and gas companies characterizes the return of total assets, the value which also increased. Working capital turnover, an indicator of business activity which shows the efficiency of enterprises' working capital usage in terms of revenue generated by them. According to the values of the indicator, the efficiency of its generation for the period under study is zero. The turnover of receivables shows how many times during the year receivables are paid. The ability of entities to repay receivables during the period under review change abruptly. The highest value of is observed in the 2018 and the lowest value in 2016 due to the crisis of payments in the country. Given the results of the calculated average values of Ukraine's oil and gas industry financial indicators and their dynamics, it's possible to draw a conclusion about the instability of their trends, which necessitates the calculation of modeling of the integrated indicator of financial condition. The taxonomy method was used for its construction. As a result of its calculation and forecasting are shown in the figure 1. see, according to the GG1, it determines that the value of the integrated indicator of Ukraine's oil and gas companies' financial condition increased from 2016 to 2018. Then decreased to 0.47 in 2019. The decrease in the integrated indicators shows a certain signaling ability to reduce financial stability of oil and gas companies, increases in the general level of financial risks. It can be noted that the taxonomy index in the industry was unstable during the analyzed periods. The closer this indicator is to 1, the lower the level of risk. As you can see, the level of risk of the financial condition is quite high for the analyzed period. According to the results of the forecast, the negative trends of the taxonomy indicator can be stated. So if we don't change the condition of operation and development of oil and gas companies in the future, negative trends will further worsen the financial condition of companies of Ukraine's oil and gas industry. There is a need to develop effective management solution to provide enterprise with a vector of positive development. This problem is of national importance and need proper attention. To begin with, it's necessary to find the optimal values of input parameters that from a stable financial condition of the enterprise provides a sufficient level of the studied industry financial condition integrated indicator and level about average 0.6 to 1.0. Thus, we have the first restriction of the function of the financial condition integrated indicators. We use the MatLab optimization toolbox to find Pareto effective sets of unit coefficients. We formulate the objective function and condition of optimization. The function gx or fine score indicator is defined as an integrated indicator of financial condition calculated by the taxonomy method and takes into account the level of unit indicators that we previously select to be included in the integrated indicator of financial condition YX, slide 5. Therefore, taking into account the constructed relationship between the studied enterprise financial condition YX and fine score GX integrated indicators and unit indicators, we optimized the complex indicator of financial condition, maximize it by optimizing independent variables. Figure 2 shows the stage of the optimization process. Next, we will implement the financial condition integrated indicator function optimization in MATLAB with preimposed restrictions on independent variables. We formed an M file in which we introduce the optimized function in the economic and mathematical model of the integrated indicator of the financial condition of the object under study. The M file with the optimized function is showed in figure 3. To implement a multicriteria task, use the built-in optimization toolbox. The obtained optimization results are shown here. With regards to the optimization of financial stability, this means that we have obtained many key indicators that shape the financial condition of the enterprise, and it provides an opportunity to form an effective management strategy aimed primarily at achieving optimal values of indicators that together determine the economic essence of the financial stability of the enterprise. The analysis of existing approaches to assessing the financial condition of enterprise shows the lack of a unified methodological basis for this issue. The key problem is the lack of a single indicator that would accumulate all aspects of financial conditions. The article and we proposes a method of assessing and optimizing the financial condition based on the concept of maximizing the financial stability of enterprise finance score. The formulate problem of multicriteria optimization of indicator current ratio, equity to assets, NPM, and receivables turnover allow to obtain Pareto optimal combination, which achieve financial stability as maximized well. That mean optimal ratio between key indicators of the financial condition of the enterprise. That's all. Thanks for attention.